I still remember the day I found the old mirror in my attic. It was a sweltering summer afternoon, and I was rummaging through the dusty trunks and forgotten boxes, searching for anything of value to sell at the local antique shop. The air was thick with the smell of decay and rot, and cobwebs clung to my face like sticky fingers. As I pushed aside a tattered old quilt, I stumbled upon an ornate mirror with a golden frame, partially hidden behind a stack of yellowed newspapers. The glass surface was cloudy, with a faint whisper of condensation that seemed to cling to it like a bad omen. I wiped the dust off the frame, and as the grime came off, the mirror seemed to gleam with an otherworldly light. I felt a shiver run down my spine, but I couldn't resist the urge to take it down to my room and clean it properly. As I carried the mirror, I noticed that it was surprisingly heavy, and the frame seemed to be made of a strange, almost liquid metal that felt cold to the touch. I shrugged it off as mere curiosity and continued to clean the mirror. The more I wiped it, the clearer the glass became, and I started to notice something strange. My reflection was different. It was distorted, like a funhouse mirror, and my eyes seemed to be staring back at me with an unblinking gaze. I spun around, thinking someone was standing behind me, but I was alone. I tried to brush it off as a trick of the light, but the feeling persisted. That night, I hung the mirror in my bedroom, and as I drifted off to sleep, I could have sworn I saw a faint, ghostly figure standing just behind my reflection. I told myself it was just my imagination, but the image lingered in my mind, haunting me. The next day, I started to experience strange, vivid dreams, dark and twisted visions that seemed to sear themselves into my brain. I would wake up with a start, feeling like I'd been running for my life, and the mirror would be staring back at me, its surface seeming to ripple and distort like water. I tried to avoid it, but I found myself drawn back to it, again and again, like a moth to a flame. And then, I started to notice that my reflection was changing. It was becoming twisted. My eyes would be black as coal, and my skin would be deathly pale. I would see things moving behind me, just out of sight, and I would spin around, but there would be no one there. I knew then that I had to get rid of the mirror, but as I approached it, I felt a creeping sense of dread. The mirror seemed to be exerting some kind of influence over me, drawing me in with an unspeakable horror. I tried to smash it, but my hand seemed to hesitate, as if it was being held back by an unseen force. And then, I saw it, a figure, standing just behind my reflection, its eyes glowing with an otherworldly light. I tried to scream, but my voice was frozen in my throat. The figure started to move closer, its presence filling the room with an unspeakable malevolence. I was paralyzed with fear, unable to move or look away. And then, everything went black. When I came to, I was lying on the floor. The mirror shattered into 1,000 pieces beside me. But as I stumbled to my feet, I caught a glimpse of myself in a broken shard of glass. My eyes were black as coal, and my skin was deathly pale. I knew then that I was no longer alone. The mirror had unleashed a darkness within me, and I was now a part of its twisted, cursed world. I've been trying to find a way to escape, to shatter the curse that's been placed upon me. But it's been months, and I'm still trapped. The mirror may be broken, but its influence remains, haunting me, taunting me, and slowly, incrementally, driving me mad.